Hello, God bless, and welcome to my channel. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome and thank you so much for being here. So today I'm going to be talking about unhealthy relationships. Now, I'm not a therapist, but I don't even have notes, guys, but I'm just gonna share with you guys some things that possibly can give you an indication that you are not where you should be. Okay, toxic relationships and all those things. So the first thing is, the first red flag is if you're dating someone that has multiple personalities. That is a huge flag. Now, I'm not talking about someone who is diagnosed, okay, with bipolar disorder. These are different things. I'm just talking about someone who one day treats you great, okay, treats you like a queen or king, because this is for both. Says you're the best, you're amazing, you're great. And the next day, literally, or a couple weeks later, they change up on you. And this is a constant pattern. Because that means they're not consistent with who they are. And I just want to tell you guys that I was quite naive in my relationships. And in most cases, the reason that people stay is because we genuinely love these people and we really want them to change, okay? But what ends up happening is we're like, okay, maybe he will see my worth and he'll change for the better. Yesterday he said I was great. Today he's saying I'm not, but I know eventually this will change. He'll see my worth. He'll see how good I am. And then what you end up doing is you lose yourself. You lose your identity. As time passes, you are deteriorating. Your passions start, okay? You stop focusing on yourself and this person becomes your world, because what you're doing is you're just trying to prove to them that you're worth it. And I feel for anyone who has stayed in a relationship waiting for a person to change. Now, don't get me wrong. People do change. God can do the impossible. But when you are with a person who is ridiculous, he's ridiculizing you. He's telling you you're fat, okay? You don't cook good. You're not a good mother and all these things. I just don't feel like at that point you should have to tolerate that. You need to know your worth, okay? And I've had my handful of relationships. I have not picked the best candidates myself, but I'm here to tell you that I've learned that if you are dating someone that has multiple personalities, that is not good, okay? That's a red flag, because no man that loves you is going to bring you up one day, bring you flowers, and the next day is going to treat you like you're not worth it, like you're nothing, okay? And I have to say this. A lot of people say, I'm not in an abusive relationship. He doesn't slap me. He doesn't put his hands on me, okay? But verbally, how does he treat you? You don't have to be in a toxic, abusive relationship for someone to put their hands on you. It all starts verbally. How does he text you? Does he call you out of your name? I lose my mind, okay? I've known people in my life where their partner calls them, the B word, and that's normal in their relationship. And I'm like, no, honey. He should not be treating you like that. And what you allow, the way you allow people to treat you, that is the way they will treat you, okay? So if you are a person that has a partner right now and he says you're fat, right? You're ugly or whatever the case is, listen, honey, what is he doing to help you, okay? And my eyes get watery because I know people are literally in these situations right now. You're with a partner that is saying you're fat. Okay, is he saying, honey, let's go to the gym. Let's go work out. Honey, let's change our diet. Let's be a team. Or is he just constantly bringing you down, right? Or constantly bringing you junk food? And don't get me wrong, you have to look out for yourself. It's not your partner's job, right, to force you to get to a gym. And you also have to be open. But let me tell you something. Is he bringing you up, or he's just telling you ugly and you ain't worth it and you're believing it? Okay, I just want you to know that you are worth it. If a person is changing up on you, it does not have to be abuse just for him to put your hands on you, okay? Verbally, how does he treat you? Now, let's talk about gifts. A lot of people say, oh, he brings me gifts every time we argue. He this and that. Honey, it's just a tactic he has. A man that brings you gifts is not always genuine. And I've learned this myself. Okay, a man that brings you flowers because you fight every single time is a pattern. He knows I bring her flowers, she's going to be happy. It goes above the gifts. It goes above the house. It goes above his occupation. It goes above their looks. How do they make you feel as a person? Okay, another thing is, so we got the multiple personalities, right? Then we got the verbally abusive, not treats you good. Can you bring him around your family? Do you trust bringing him around your friends and family? Will he represent you well? At the moment this person is making you feel like you can't be yourself, at the moment you feel, oh no, I can't take him to my parents' house, I can't take him to my friend's house because I don't know what he will do. That means that you are intimidated by this person because you know that they will make a scene wherever. So you are in a way afraid of this person. You are in a healthy relationship, okay? You don't want to bring him around because you know that maybe they'll notice something about him, right? Maybe he's not going to represent you well. And what you do is you isolate yourself. So this person starts slowly taking away from the family, from the friends, and they get a hold of you. And when they get a hold of you, guys, I'm telling you, relationships and love, they just can make you blind, okay? They can make you so blind, and everyone around you sees it but you. So I need you to understand, if they're isolating you, that's a red flag. He just wants to grab you and just make you a puppet. I'm going to be honest, okay? So, no. You should never have to change yourself when you get with a partner, okay? Let's see if I could think of everything else. We got verbal. We got can't bring them around your friends or family, right? Bring you up, bringing you down. And do they make you feel loved when you go out? I have to say this. When you go out with your partner, you don't always have to be holding hands, right? You could just walk side by side. But there was moments, and I have to be honest with you guys, this was back then that I was going through my issues, and literally, let's say you get into an argument or whatever, these people just leave you. Like, they walk in front of you. They don't represent you at all. And you're over there behind them. Like, let's say you're walking out at a store, right? You get into an argument, whatever the case is. This man should never leave you behind him like you're his friend. This man should say, here, grab my hand. Or no matter how upset they are with you, they should say, walk by my side. Let's discuss this. Let's discuss all this, right? At the moment they leave you behind, like, I'll see you later, I'll be in the car, that's a problem because that means that they just feel like they have you wrapped around their finger. They don't see your worth, you know? And this is really just a call to all those young people out there. Do not get desperate. Do not settle for anyone just because he's nice. Not everything that glitters is gold. And I'm not saying every relationship is going to be perfect. I understand that you guys will argue. I understand that you guys will have issues. But at no moment should you have someone literally step on you, make you a doormat because you are so in love and you think that they're going to change or you're waiting for them to change. You know how many people stay in relationships 5 years thinking they're going to change and they have lost it. They haven't chased their careers. They have gained weight. You look at them, they're like, wow, you're unrecognizable. You're not the same person I met because you start not taking care of yourself, okay? And even in the Bible, I have to bring the Bible in. What does the Bible say about a relationship? The man should treat the wife like a church, okay? Another thing, I have to throw it out there. A lot of people go into church, right? You have a church man. Oh, everything is great. How does he treat you at home? The church starts in the home, okay? If this person treats you like garbage and closed doors, but when he's out at church or when he's out in public, he treats you amazing, there is a problem. He's doing it for a show. He's not doing it for you, okay? You should be able to have a great environment in your home, a healthy environment. He shouldn't be putting on a show when he's with family and friends, acting like the greatest man, and in closed doors, just bringing you down. That is not what it is. A man of God acts like a man of God even when no one is watching. That's when God cares the most. What do? Who are you when you are by yourself? Who are you in your room? Who are you with your wife? And it's the same thing with the wife. The wife, girlfriend, you know. Obviously, in the Bible, we talk about marriage. But obviously, if you're getting to know someone, these are red flags. Red flags that seem very tiny, right? Like, it'll start small. Oh, he changes up. Oh, he said, he didn't like my cooking today. He said this and that. But it becomes a habit and you start excusing him. So I just want this to be a sign to someone. Do not allow something. Do not let them get into your heads and make you lose your identity. Do not lose yourself trying to change someone to see your worth. Because the man that loves you is going to see your worth. Like from the get-go. Okay? So God bless you all. If you need strength, if you need prayer, if you need something to get out of this relationship and you are in a toxic relationship, just pray. Start reading the word. Start looking for guidance. Look for wisdom. Look for elders in your church. Do not keep quiet about stuff like this, because no one should be going through toxicity relationships and being treated like a doormat, losing your identity over someone. No one. Love is kind. Love is humble. Okay? So I hope this helped you guys. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.